Subdomain enumeration. So first let's understand what is a subdomain. A subdomain is defined as any second level domain within an overall domain. For example, www.blog.example.com would be classified as a subdomain, example being its root domain, while .com serving as its top level domain, and blog.example.com as a whole being the subdomain. Subdomains can serve a number of functions, from hosting blogs and e-commerce stores to acting as standalone websites altogether. Subdomains are commonly utilized within organizations to isolate specific services or functions within an entity. Moving on to subdomain enumeration. Subdomain enumeration refers to the practice of identifying all subdomains within a particular domain, which can serve various purposes such as pinpointing potential targets of attack or just keeping tabs on organizational needs. Types of subdomain enumeration. There's passive subdomain enumeration. Passive subdomain enumeration involves collecting publicly available information, search engine results, DNS records on DNS servers, etc. that will assist the next steps of reconnaissance even if data on subdomains is no longer available and no longer readily accessible. Data can be gathered automatically without the necessity for direct interaction with the target domain. Some of the passive DNS enumeration techniques will be discussed below. Google dorking. Google dorking, also known as search engine surveying, is an extremely effective technique used to uncover information that should not be made publicly available. By taking advantage of Google's search engine power and leverage, dorking allows one to discover sensitive material such as website vulnerabilities, login pages, unindexed directories, and much more. As a part of SE survey process, it provides an effective means to gather intelligence. Shodan. Shodan primarily focuses on collecting information about devices and services connected to the internet rather than subdomain enumeration.
Shodan primarily focuses on passive reconnaissance and collecting information about devices and services connected to the internet.
Here's how Shodan can possibly provide information about subdomains. First one being search queries. You can use Shodan's search functionality to look for information related to a specific domain or IP address. By entering a domain or IP in the search query, you can see if any related results include a subdomain. For example, to search for information related to the domain example.com, you can enter the following query: hostname:example.com. Shodan will provide a list of devices, services, or assets associated with that domain, which may include subdomains. Second one, banners and information. Shodan collects banners and metadata from services running on devices connected to the internet. By examining these banners and metadata, you can deduce subdomains based on the information provided. Third one being DNS information. While Shodan primarily focuses on banners and service information, it may also include some DNS related information in its search results, which can indirectly hint at subdomains. Active subdomain enumeration. Active subdomain enumeration is a method for identifying subdomains of a target domain by directly engaging it and sending requests like web requests and DNS queries directly.
Data collected during these interactions is usually manually analyzed to uncover hidden or previously unknown subdomains.
As opposed to passive enumeration, active enumeration requires more direct interaction with its target domain but typically yields more accurate and up-to-date results than its passive counterpart. AMAS OWASP. First one being AMAS OWASP. The OWASP AMAS tool suite obtains subdomain names by scraping data sources, recursive brute forcing, crawling web archives, permuting altering names, and reverse DNS sweeping. The primary function of the AMAS tool is to enumerate or find subdomains associated with a specific domain. It leverages various techniques such as DNS queries, web scraping, and passive intelligence gathering to collect information about subdomains. Domain mapping and reconnaissance. By discovering subdomains, AMAS helps in mapping the external infrastructure of a target domain. This information is valuable for understanding the attack surface and identifying potential entry points or vulnerabilities. Comprehensive data sources. AMAS integrates with multiple data sources including DNS servers, web archives, search engines, and certificate transparency logs to gather subdomain information. It combines the results from these sources to provide a comprehensive view of the target's domain's subdomains. Passive and active techniques. The tool utilizes passive techniques such as querying public resources and analyzing historical data to collect subdomain enumeration without directly interacting with the target infrastructure. It also employs active techniques like DNS resolution and brute forcing. To discover subdomains, the following commands can be used as shown on the screen. Subfinder. Subfinder is a subdomain discovery tool designed as a passive framework intended to be useful for bug bounties as well as safe penetration testing. Subfinder is developed and managed by Project Discovery. It uses passive online sources to locate good subdomains for websites. For many purposes such as security assessments, penetration testing, and research, this method can prove indispensable. Subfinder stands out among similar tools in its speed, active development, and strong community support. It is generally considered as one of the most efficient. It enables the user to enter numerous target domains at the same time, and its std-in and std-out features allow it to be connected with other tools as part of the workflow. This can be done with the help of the following example as shown on the screen. Asset Finder. Asset Finder is a popular open source tool used for active subdomain enumeration. It is designed to help security professionals and penetration testers discover subdomains associated with a target domain. Active subdomain enumeration typically involves sending DNS queries and making HTTP requests to find subdomains in use. This can be done with the help of the following example as shown on the screen.